Hello guys. So today I'll be talking about how to create GitHub pages for your existing GitHub account. So I'm pretty sure you guys by this step has already created your GitHub user account. So here you can already see all the repositories or projects that you have uploaded from your system. But what we need to do is we need to create one more repository or project in your GitHub account so that you can make your code online and see all the pages online. So if I go to pages.github.com website, which is very standard website from GitHub, they have mentioned the steps on how to make it online. So if I follow on the same lines and do exactly what they have said, we'll be able to achieve the same. So right now what I will do is I'll go to my GitHub account and follow the steps similar to what I have mentioned. So what they are telling us basically is creating a new repository named as username.github.io, where our username is our username for the GitHub. So I'll be doing the same thing for now. I'll go to new repository. I'll create a new repository with the same username. So I'll type in the same name .github.io. So for other people, for all of you guys, the first name, this name should be equal to the username. Username is nothing but Shamali here. Then dot, then github.io. With this naming, our GitHub will detect that okay, you are trying to make a GitHub page from this repository. So make sure that the first name is the username.github.io. Then the next thing you need to do is, so this is very important step. What you need to do is make sure that this option is checked, which is called as initialize this repository with readme. So what it will do is it will create an empty readme file in your repository. So this is very important step. Make sure that you enable this checkbox, and the next step is just to click on this button. So as soon as you create your repository, it will show the repository name under your username, and then it will show that file that we enabled in our previous step. So from this step, what we need to do is we just need to create one more file by clicking create new file. I'll come here and I'll rename this file as index.html, and I'll just enter some information here just to make it with some content basically. So I'll just write so I've just put up some content, and I'll make sure that it's index.html, and I'll click on commit new file. Okay, so a new file has been added here. Now the next step is again very crucial step, which will enable this link to work. So basically this is nothing but our link for a live website. So I will go to the settings tab. From here I'll click on settings. I'll scroll down below, and as you can see here, so if your drop down has not mentioned master branch, make sure you click here on the drop down, select the master branch and save. As soon as you click on the save button, our page will refresh, and this section will say that your site is published at shamli.github.io, right? So if I click on it, so you can see that our page is live now, and now this will be true for all of our projects. So let's say if I go to my dashboard, and let's say if I want to go to my bootcamp repository, so now this project again will be made live using the same option. So if I go to my settings, so here also, as you can see, all of my projects can be seen live to their respective links. For example, this bootcamp is basically the repository name. So our website will be placed at username.github.io/bootcamp, which is basically our repository name. So again, if I open this in new tab, so you can see our HTML page being visible here now. So that's for it. I hope you guys will be able to do the same changes. Thanks.